This is my Signal 1649 oscillating fan. It's a 16-inch 3-speed cool spot model, and this fan was made in 1950. I'm going to just give a quick demonstration of it, go through all the speeds, and we're going to turn on the switch now. We're going to put it on high. And we're going to let it run up. I've just got it set on oscillation. This fan is quite powerful despite having shallow pitched blades. Just mainly because it spins so fast. It's blowing pictures off the wall too. But despite that, it's still fairly quiet. We're going to move it down to medium speed now. And we'll let it settle in. Medium is definitely a good step down for this. It becomes a lot more quiet and calm on medium. The motor in this fan is a 4-pole shaded pole type, and it does get quite warm. It gets to be around 120 degrees or so, which is uncomfortable to lay your hand on, but it doesn't hurt the motor at all. This thing actually runs a little bit below its 1.4 amp rating when it's going on full bore. We're going to put the speed down to low now and let it settle. And you can see low speed settles down quite nicely. And it becomes fairly quiet. This really is a pretty nice little runner. I'll just let it run for a little bit and let you experience it. You probably are getting a little bit of wind blast in the camera's microphone because of it pointing at it occasionally, but that's the idea. I'll be quiet for a moment. And then what we're going to do is put the switch back up to high speed. And let it cycle back up again. And yeah, this thing really blasts the air out. And what we're going to do is shut it off and let you see the spin down time. The spin down time on this thing is really long. What I did was I cleaned out the bearings. I completely disassembled them from the bearing carriers and cleaned them out with a little bit of heat and re-soaked them in oil so that they got a new bunch of oiling in them, and they work really well as a result of that. What we're going to do is disconnect the plug now, and I'll show you the plug really fast. So let's disconnect it. And just hold it kind of here to the front. This cord that I've got, it's a new, hold it a little lower. It's an Amazon, it's a cord I got off of Amazon. It's actually a Christmas tree cord. I can post a link to it in this video. But it makes a pretty good restoration cord for these fans because it's green, it matches the original in color, and it's actually polarized, so it gives the plug a safety feature that it didn't have before. I'm going to turn the fan sideways here a little bit and show you the head wire that I've put on. And the wire that goes from the switch up to the motor is a wire that I got from OTR Wire, and it's a very high flex wire. It's extremely flexible, and you can see the 3-speed Cutler hammer switch that it has. The motor plate's a little bit worn looking on it, and the paint is rather distressed looking, but to me it sort of tells the story of this fan since its inception in 1950. I've got a whole little article that I wrote that's posted to DT Vintage Fans about that, and we'll probably have it up soon on the Antique Fan Collectors website. But anyway, we're going to show you the front of this thing again, and you'll see the Cool Spot badge on the center of the grill there. That thing's in really good shape. And the blades on this thing are all straight and true. They're very well balanced. This thing is a quite smooth runner. And with that, we're going to conclude this video. And more to come at a later time.